What up, people? I'm just thinking out loud about the new story they got out about the new advancements that they came out with this male birth control pill. Hey yo, what the hell is you talking about? Yeah man, seriously, they got a new pill designed for men for birth control. So now they want us men to take it, not the women to take it anymore. Nah man, that joint right there sounds crazy. It sounds like we are starting to do way too much. They drawing with that joint. Birth control for men to take? That's some wild. I know, man. Let's take a look at it and see what they saying about it. So let's go ahead and take a look, see what this thing talking about, all right?
You know, I think that what we have found over the last week, this new study coming out, is that we're closer than we have been before. We found something now, these researchers found something that appears to be safe, appears to not cause side effects, and appears to lower men's testosterone levels, which could...
Appears to not have side effects, appears to lower men's testosterone levels. So you want us to take a pill for birth control to lower our testosterone levels. Now it's like, we already as men are going to be losing testosterone over the years, and you already hear about men having erectile dysfunction, not wanting to have sex, lower sex drive, everything like that. So now we're going to lower testosterone, turn us into a bunch of basically emotional cream puffs, dealing with depression and weight gain and everything like that. Like seriously, is this what y'all want to see in the future? Take a look.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I've had hot flashes all shifted. Now my nipples are killing me. Are you okay? Oh God, you're not hurt, are you?
Jesus, you sound like my mother.
Listen, if you want to cry, you go ahead and cry. Cry with you.
Get off me! Get back out there and kick some ass!
Why are you yelling at me? All I did was care.
I don't know about y'all, but that's pretty damn scary, and I'm not trying to see that in the future. So let's continue to see on what they saying in this thing.
render them infertile. We don't know that it renders them infertile yet, but that's how this pill basically would work.
And then, you know what people are going to want to know? Well, if I stop taking the pill, then will I go back to my former levels?
Yeah, exactly. Hormone levels, yeah, so it's hormone levels. The levels would, over time, go back up because essentially you're telling the body, you don't need to make testosterone anymore.
Now, that was a good question. Now, she got on them come fuck me boots. Them Jones is nice. But we already, like I said, we already are losing testosterone as we get older. Now we're going to say, oh, yeah, it'll come back up, not even knowing what it's going to do.
You don't have to do that. Just stop doing it. But if you take away the pill, the body will then not get the signal to stop and start making the testosterone. Same thing with the women's pill too, right? It's the same.
It's all about hormones.
It's changing the hormone levels in the body to the point where someone is no longer fertile.
Okay. Now, when I think about estrogen and I think about the pill, I think about, oh yeah, and you're going to put on this much weight. Yeah. What would be the effect? Because it sounds the opposite when you take away testosterone, but it would be the opposite.
Already, us as men, as we get older, we start getting fat. RAC is letting ourselves go. Lower testosterone, no sex drive, anything. And this is something that y'all want us to take just because I guess it would be easier for men to take birth control than women, which we've already been at with all these years of women. So basically, y'all women want to take a break and let y'all men see what it's like to have y'all emotions and y'all hormones and everything messed with. Oh, we're emotional as is. Y'all can't be doing this to us, man. You see all the stuff that goes on because it's the men being emotional?
How would it affect
you could gain weight, and some of the people who were in this trial, which was very small, just 83 people, did gain weight. About 10% of them also lost sex drive, which is a big concern.
There you are right there.
Testosterone levels. So those things we have to see if those numbers are still that high as they study more and more people. Men have not had an option like this. It's been vasectomy, really, a surgical operation. That's it. So the idea
which is largely irreversible.
And sometimes either it doesn't work sometimes, or it's more permanent than people would necessarily like.
But then you've got to depend on your male partner. If it's a male partner, you got to depend on him to remember to take the pill.
That's right. That's right. You got absolutely
right.
Which again is the same thing as it's been true for women. You got to make sure that they, whoever is responsible for that is actually being responsible about that. But we're still a ways off with this. It's still probably several years away, but I think this is a step closer.
So we're going to lose sex drive. As men get older, we already are hearing about erectile dysfunction, don't want to have sex, lower sex drive. So now we're going to lower our testosterone, we're going to be emotional. Basically, I'm starting to think this is something cooked up by women, and women are trying to take over the man force. We're going to have men now acting like women. Women are now going to be the new blue-collar man workforce because we're going to be too worried about our emotions and everything else that's going on. Also, another thing, ladies, y'all really want to rely on men to take their birth control. We just gonna say, oh, we on the pill. We already got issues now where men don't want to wear condoms. And you gonna give us birth control? Now think about that. We don't even want to wear condoms now. We already get the birth control. We gonna become even more whores than what we already are. You think we running around smashing everything and not giving a damn? Duh, you get birth control and you that's all you gonna do. Run, 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 smash, 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 bust off, boss off. And they ain't gonna give a damn. I'm on the pill. We just gonna become the biggest whores in the world, basically, as if we ain't already, like y'all say. That's really what y'all want. This is what we gonna go with. This is the new future. Men on birth control, running around, dealing with emotions, being emotional, fat, overweight, loss of sex drive, and they say, we ain't even want to have sex anyway, so what's gonna be the point of the birth control? That's basically what this is. It's gonna be like a population control. Y'all trying to do this population control because if men ain't gonna want to have sex no more, and they're gonna be on the pill. So if we do actually decide to get it up, have some type of sex drive to have sex, we not reproducing no more. I see what y'all trying to do. You know what? I think we doing too much. I'm just thinking out loud.